Well, something weird just happened with my recording, but we are in
If Shang doesn't do
the tea
something
palace,
about
or
those
the
sailors
tea
soon,
house,
they'll
whatever.
overrun the whole town.
I hoped Minister Shang had come here. Old Mother Quan has nothing now. She should have grabbed herself a husband when she had the chance.
This place.
Yeah, this is the guy that runs the tea house.
Why do you persist in troubling me? All I want is to be left alone with a steady stream of wine flowing my way. Is that too much to ask in my own tea house?
I've already talked to him, but we're going to ask him these questions again since the video failed and died for some reason.
I am Three Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Quan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner. I'd love to answer. I am Three Sheets Dutong. Yes, good. Go away. I haven't even started to feel the effects of my wine yet, and you're already giving me a headache.
Yep, he owns the tea house, but he just sits and drinks. Where's that old lady who was talking? Ah, there she is. Ah. Is this guy a shop?
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
Sounds like everybody wants old Mother Quan to own it.
Old Mother Quan used to run the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Quan if you want the whole story. I used to steep the tea here. They called me Steeper Yanru. But now Dutong says I'm going to be the new barkeep. I'll have to give out advice and wine in equal doses.
Give me some advice.
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
Oh boy. Give me some more advice.
The wise man will always remember that falling leaves spiral downwards, but only until they rest on the earth.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had...
He's just gonna keep saying the same things. Oh, let's see. Let's have some wine and then see if they sound better.
Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. No wine, except for him, of course. You want some advice?
Fine, give me some advice.
I kind of like this next one. If you drop a rock in a well, you'll hear a splash. But if you drop a feather in a fire, you'll hear something very different.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Okay, give me some more advice.
Here's a short one. If you must sleep on the same bed, at least try to dream different dreams.
Oh, I actually like that one. I actually like that one, guys. Whoa. More advice?
When one's foot knows what one's hand is doing, one is dangerous. But if the belly button has not been consulted, havoc will ensue.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I wonder how many of these he has.
Sorry, but Dutong only had me memorize 5 sayings. You bled me dry earlier. I have no more advice left. Is there anything else you need?
Darn it. I want more advice. Goodbye.
Farewell. Take care. If you ever need any advice, I'll be right here, handing it out like a barkeep should. Goodbye.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house.
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
I sense something fishy going on. You didn't know he owned the land when you built this place.
This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check to make sure the writ was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Oh boy. I'm gonna speak to him about it.
Very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Hello again, a salutatorious greeting and welcome. I'm gonna be the best barkeep in Tien's Landing, as soon as Three Sheets Dutong turns this place into a tavern. I would rather have kept my old job, but Dutong's in charge now. He says I have to practice giving out wine and advice so I can become a real barkeep, just like the ones in the Imperial City.
I want to talk about Dutong and his imperial writ.
That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house, waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone ever actually see the
Mother
writ?
Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Uh-oh. I think the writ was a forgery.
You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Maybe I'll make him confess.
It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
I think it'd be more fun to actually try to get a confession.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
Tell me about this
The
restorative.
restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
I'll be back in a bit.
Good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. then Old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore the bar a bit more first.
I'm watching you. Don't try anything funny.
See if I can maybe just break into his room and find that writ on my own. Oh, what's happening up here?
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the Great Dam and save the town. I'll be a hero. That'll show 'em. Well, that'll show 'em all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I may be drunk.
Oh god, no. I'm gonna listen to that again.
I swear, if one more person complains about how long it takes to get their order, I'm going to quit.
Alright.
Look at these town folk glaring at us. It ain't our fault we're stuck here. That waitress is a fine-looking wench, ain't she? Doesn't like sailors much, though.
You.
I heard the ruins are haunted by the ghosts of those who died in the flood.
I asked Dutong for a job, but he's too cheap to pay for more than one waitress.
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company given my present state of despondency.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mister. What's wrong?
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own.
Yes,
Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
What's wrong with that? You're a pompous ass.
Your jibes, canary, prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals. Why have you returned? I suspect there must be some reason beyond the desire to add the agony of conversing with you to my already incalculable sufferings.
Who are you again?
My name is Yaru, though some of the locals disparagingly refer to me as Yaru the Sailor. You see, I am predisposed to seasickness, ergo I despise the water. Yet I suffer their verbal slings and arrows with nary a complaint. It is just one more misfortune to pile atop the great heap that buries me in misery. I am at the stage
Maybe your standards are too high?
Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience, not when I deserve so much more.
You know there's like an ogre standing over in the corner, right? You could go marry the ogre.
I understand your desire to seek elucidation from one whose vocabulary is elevated above the grunts and squawks of the general rabble inhabiting this town. However, I'm in no mood to converse with you, not while my heart bears the weight of my great burden.
Okay. It's the same burden you already said, right?
I'm at the...
Yep. Bye-bye.
Farewell. Perhaps we...
Perhaps we won't.
Leave Zhang alone!
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No! Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see orcs.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No! Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things!
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Apparently people can have ogres. What are you doing with an ogre?
Zhang is no ordinary ogre. He is, despite his simple nature, very skilled. I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will?
I'll make sure he leaves.
I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Alright, you giant person. Let's have a chat.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox.
Well, I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Wow. If you don't go back, your master will starve.
Master have other ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
Oh my god. You're not bad, you're strong. Dong needs your help.
Yes! Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second oxing bath? You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Darn it, I got good side points. That's tragic and terrible. I don't want good side points. But I wanted to be successful so I'd get the experience and solve the quest and whatnot. Kindly you, Sean.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
Nope, This is a RPG, so I've got to talk to everybody. Who are you?
I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you.
I'll talk to anybody I want.
Why are you bothering me? I've done nothing to you. I'm just a tired old man trying to drink his tea.
Fine, I'll go.
Just leave me alone.
I don't know how you got the name Kindly. Kind of seems like an antisocial jerk to me. So what's this big apparatus you've got going back there? Oh god, not this stupid language again. Who are you? Chai Jin, the master cook. Master of enjoying the fruits of my labor. So he's fat, he likes to cook, he likes to eat.
Niwupa ia kupusa ia erwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napiat shathia uko.
But he's from somewhere else and the people don't like his delicacies.
Shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasiya.
Why don't people like your food? His food has unusual effects on people. Roasted cow heart sauteed with bile of leopard has a nasty effect on one's constitution. Monkey's brain stew. So you're saying eating your food will hurt my stats? Permanently or just for a little while? We'll come back and do that in the next video. Let me just check if there's nothing else up here.
You bringing me a drink? No. Then go away. Look at these town folk glaring at us. It ain't our fault we're stuck here. That waitress is a fine-looking wench, ain't she? It doesn't like sailors much, though.
Whoops. Whoops, I got caught on the stairwell. Alright. Alright. We're gonna try this guy's food in the next video. So I'm gonna save first, just in case it does something permanently to my stats. I can't imagine it would, but